Alright, fire signs, how are you guys doing? Let's see, starting with Aries. Okay, Aries, what do we have going on for Aries? Okay, Ten of Wands reversed. What do we have going on for Aries? Okay, Knight of Pentacles, just pulled this for Capricorn. Knight of Pentacles reversed. And the reverse Two of Swords again. We just had that for Capricorn as well. This makes sense. So right now, Aries, we have Mars retrograde in Aries, which will stay there for all of Virgo season. Stay in Aries. So a lot of you might be experiencing some conjunctions with this Mars retrograde, which means that retrograde energy can manifest in the planets that you have there. So just be aware of how that might be aspecting your chart. A lot of you might feel frustrated and kind of like angry or trapped right now. Mars being your ruler, that energy can be extra potent for you guys. Coming out, what we have coming out for you, the reverse Ten of Wands. A lot of you might need a break. A lot of you might need to take a break from what you're doing. You might feel a little burnout at work. You might feel burnout in general, even though we have so much slow moving energy going on this year. Some of you may be feeling like things have been too fast. You need to kind of slow down from that. This is a good time to make any kind of boundaries, set any kind of boundaries for yourself to make sure that you are not being overworked in any aspect of your life, and also just be aware of how you might be overworking yourself, mentally exhausting yourself. Be aware of how that might be showing up for you as well. And then the reverse Knight of Pentacles. Again, we just had this for Capricorn, and this is just such a 2020 card, especially this phase of 2020, being that you might be feeling bored. You might be feeling bored. Your day-to-day may feel a bit tedious right now. This may be leading some of you to kind of want to unleash or experience something new or different. And I don't think that that's necessarily wrong right now. I will say with Aries, for this month, for September, just be aware of any kind of accidents that could happen from any kind of spontaneous decisions or impulsive decisions. Again, with Mars retrograde can lead to a lot of physical accidents, physical altercations. So just be aware and be careful. I don't think it's a bad idea to switch up your day-to-day to try some new things, but try not to be too impulsive and be aware of when and how you're making a decision and who it's affecting around you as well. And then the Seven of Pentacles. This is a sign that if some of you have been working on a project or wanting to start a project, or if some of you have just really found your craft. This could be a job, this could be something you're doing in a job, or this could be something totally separate from income. But this is a sign to just really go deeper into that. And kind of going off of the Knight of Pentacles, if you're feeling bored, this is a great time to pick up a new hobby or to get back into something that you really enjoy doing. If you've found something that you feel very passionate about right now, it doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to answer all of your questions. It doesn't have to provide money right away. But this is a good sign of sticking to that. Invest your time in it, invest your resources in it, and take it seriously. Take yourself seriously. You deserve that. And then the reverse Two of Swords. This is a sign, again, very much a 2020 card, but this is really a sign that some of you might be experiencing some mental chatter, an overdose of mental chatter, too much information coming from your phone, social media, too much electronics and technology. This is a really good time with Virgo season starting to kind of step back from things that are causing irritation in your life, and even the things that we might find ourselves attached to, like our phones. This is a sign that some of you may really just need to put the phone down, turn it off at a certain time of the night, put technology away, and dive into a book, do something physical, go outside, paint, draw, sing, whatever. See if you can get off of your phone, off of technology right now. And then at the bottom of the deck for you guys, we have the Queen of Swords. And this came out for Taurus. Queen of Swords here, this is showing me that some of you might be feeling very mentally active right now. And I want to say with some of these other cards that are coming up for you, some of you might be feeling so mentally active that it feels too much. You might be trying to kind of drown that out a bit. This is a sign that your intellectual abilities right now are heightened, and so it's really a good time to use those for your benefit. Just because you have an active mind, that doesn't mean that it has to be an anxious active mind or a worrying active mind or a manic active mind. See if you can find ways to calm your body. Take some time away from technology. That's very healthy for the body, very healthy for the nervous system. And then tap into your mind, and then tap into your intellectual abilities. And then I want to pull a card for love for you guys as well. Let's see what we got for Aries, for love, for September, Virgo season. I said love, it sounded like I said la. All that la. Love for Aries. Okay. For Virgo season. Let's see. 5 of Swords. Okay. Let me get clarity on that. Let me clarify the 5 of Swords for Aries, for love. Okay, we have the 4 of Swords reversed. Let me get clarity one more time on that. It's kind of showing me that some of you might be, okay. Some of you might be in kind of with, we have the 5 of Pentacles now that just came out for you guys. Reversed 5 of Pentacles. So 5 of Pentacles can be related to loss of finances, but with the reversed 5 of Pentacles, this can be a sign that you're actually just really focused on rebuilding your finances. Some of you may have shared finances with a partner right now, or be in a relationship that is somehow connected to your finances. And then with the 4 of Swords reversed and the 5 of Swords, what this shows me is that there's probably some disputes in some of your relationships, to the point where you really need to step back and recharge away from them, away from the other person's kind of activities and agendas. Some of you may be, you may be facing some challenges in a relationship that make it feel like it needs to end, but I'm not really getting that anything needs to end right now. I think it's more so about navigating those challenges and making sure that you're still taking some space to yourself through it all. And then for anyone who's in a new relationship, or maybe anyone who's single right now, what do we have for that for Aries? I'm just getting the sense that you guys are curious about this right now. All right, for those of you who are in a new relationship, it may be in the phase where you're kind of indulging in a lot of things. So just be aware of, like, if you're indulging too much in like alcohol or drugs or food or anything, just be aware of how that might not be in your best interest. And then it might be causing you to avoid some of the disconnections or miscommunications or differences in your current relationship. This is not a sign that anyone who's in a new relationship that it won't work out. This is just a sign that you might be a little bit past the new phase where it's all like new and joyous and fun, and like you can kind of indulge yourself a little bit. You might be a little bit past that, and you might need to really look at like your actual compatibility with this person and how you can set up your life best with this person. And then we have the Ace of Cups here for you guys as well. So a lot of these cards have already come out for some signs, which is kind of funny when that happens. Ace of Cups here, that's a sign that some of you might have a breakthrough in a relationship, but I'm actually getting that it might not come till the end of September. So if you're single, for instance, you might meet someone. If you're in a relationship, you might have some kind of breakthrough or release in September. Cool. And now we have Leo. Okay, Leo, how are you guys doing? Some of you might feel a little stuck right now. I'm getting just kind of like, Okay, the Magician, all right. Knight of Cups, new love. Okay, new love interest for you guys. Leos, 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 anything that we need to be aware of for the month of September. Leos, okay. So Temperance, yeah. That's kind of what I was feeling with the stuck feeling. Just needing patience this month, just being patient to kind of get through it, to be honest, in September. And then let's see what else we have going on for Leos this month. Anything else Leo needs to be aware of is coming to the surface. Okay, we have your card that came out. How pretty. This is Strength card. This is just kind of a reminder that you just went through your solar return, Leo suns. So for Leos, don't lose your vitality just because your season has changed. Okay, then we have the King of Cups, and then I'm getting that is all here, and on the bottom, reverse Hierophant. Okay. First and foremost, you guys had the Magician that came out for you guys. So this is, yeah, I feel that for you guys this month, especially with the astrology going on. The sun just moved into your second house, not your second house in your natal chart, second house to Leo, meaning that this month really calling in new resources. If some of you have been manifesting things, you may see that manifestation, or this could just be a month of actually putting more energy into manifesting things. Anything that you're really trying to call in, there's a sign here that some of you may have talents and skills that are underutilized right now, or maybe you've even forgotten that you're good at something and you'll be reminded of it this month. This is a great sign for anyone who's thinking about trying something new, and especially if it's related to something monetary, if it's related to earning money. This is a great sign that go through with that. Try it. Just try it out. See how it goes. And also I will say with this as well, any of you who are feeling extra kind of spiritual right now or mysterious, this is a good time to kind of go a little bit deeper into your own magic, really channeling in that magician energy, which is dealing with alchemy. It's dealing with the ability to kind of change something, lead something. And looking at the Knight of Cups here, yeah, this just shows romantic inquiry. Some of you may have a new romantic interest or a new relationship that is sparking. And I'm getting that some of you may be a bit more focused, like your romantic energy is positioned at them. Not all of them may be as heavily romantically interested back at you, but there's definitely some romance. So for instance, I'm not getting relationship totally with this, but definitely romance. And that's really positive. I'm just getting a lot of positivity there. I'm going to pull another card to answer any other question you guys might have with love on this Knight of Cups. Anything else Leos need to know about love? Knight of Cups, clarifying the Knight of Cups. Anything else Leos need to know about love for this month? Love and romance. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, all right. The Chariot, and then we have the reverse Lovers. So this is showing me that things are just kind of happening for you in your love life. Some of you, again, may have a new romantic interest. You may be in a relationship and just feeling like you're in a new place with them. You're in a new chapter with this person that you've been with. If you're in a relationship, for people who are single, you're very likely to meet someone this month. All of the placements here are kind of showing that. All of the cards here are kind of showing that. And then the reverse Lovers here, this may show that this new person you're meeting, you may not totally connect with them mentally. There may be some mental dissatisfaction. Some of you may also be prompted to leave a relationship to kind of find a new romantic interest because you're a little bit closer with yourself right now and more sure of what you want. But overall, these are good cards for Leo. I would say don't invest your emotions, don't invest past emotions in a new relationship. See if you can let whatever new romance is forming just kind of form and flow naturally, kind of like how different plants grow, totally dependent on their environment and what they need. It's like two plants growing next to each other do not grow the same. So just be aware that if you have a new romantic interest or a new romance in your life, let it blossom and grow in its own capacity. And then what you guys need to be aware of this month, Temperance card. I'm sure a lot of you probably already are like, yeah, I get it. Patience, just being able to have patience this month. Some of you maybe have a short fuse, and that's really just dealing with any of you who might be experiencing might be experiencing some of the outer transits that we're going through. Yeah, with the Mars retrograde, some of you may just be really feeling that right now. So just remember to breathe, take things slow when you get too heated. Some of you might benefit from just kind of running or getting your body in movement, going outside, doing something that's taking you out of any mental thoughts that feel very constraining right now. But then also just patience, just wait it out. If you're gonna make a big decision, I would say wait until the end of Virgo season. See if you really feel that way at the end of Virgo season. But kind of going back to like second house energy going on for you guys right now. If you if something comes to fruition this month, it's most likely to be from something that you have initiated before. So if you're gonna buy anything new, if you're going to move anywhere else, it's not necessarily I would say wait until the end of the season to see if you're really still feeling that. But if you've already made decisions on that or initiated something before, then allow it to kind of come in right now. And then the Strength card, this is your card, Leos, and this is a great sign. Yeah, what I'm really getting for this one is it's just a reminder that you just had your solar return. You just had all of that energy come up for you. Some of you may have really felt revitalized and kind of awakened to your own nature or your own instincts or your own desires at this time of your life, or you might just feel better after feeling like shit for a while. So just a reminder that just because the season is over does not mean that you have to kind of give up on that feeling or to release that feeling. So see how you can implement things in your life that allow you to feel connected to yourself and really just in your own energy. Like I'm seeing this as kind of a yellow aura, and really being able to just be in that aura, in your solar plexus, whatever you need to do to make sure that you're staying healthy, that you're staying active, all of that stuff's going to really help you to kind of hold on to that strength. And kind of these two going together a little bit, you guys have a lot of major cards in tarot coming out for you, and so that shows me that some of you also might be dealing with some major events right now. These might be some pivotal weeks for you over the next few weeks, and so some of you might really just need to remember that you're a strong person and that you can get through it. So be patient, you'll get through it, whatever it is you're going through. And then lastly here we have the reverse King of Cups, and we have the reverse Hierophant. So what I'm really getting with these, some of you might be dealing with an Aquarius or someone who has a lot of Aquarius placements, and and they might be kind of activating you, or dare I say triggering you, because what I'm really seeing with these is it's like some of you might be a little bit reactive to some things going on right now. Try not to be too passive. You don't want to end up falling into old like habits or putting up with something just because you don't feel like dealing with it. It's probably better right now to address something like on the nose before it gets too far. And I would also say with the reversed Hierophant here is some of you might be a little bit tired of something that your life revolves around. So it could be like some of you might find that this month you're exploring new ideas, new belief systems that are outside of any kind of value that you've set in your life recently, and others may actually be coming back to something. So yeah, for this one, really just getting the sense that some of you might be kind of tired or questioning some of the practices or beliefs or values that you have had instilled for the last chapter of your life. So some of you may just be finding new ways of thinking, new things to learn about right now. Okay, Sagittarius, last fire sign here. What do we have for Sagittarius for Virgo season? Okay, Sagittarius, let's see. What's going on for Sagittarius for Virgo season? First one here, we have the reversed Ace of Swords. Some of you might just be feeling a little bit kind of cloudy right now. Maybe some of you have not made the best decision about something, and you might be going back on that decision or trying to navigate how to make a better decision. Gosh, this Queen of Swords. Okay, Queen of Swords for you. Queen of Swords has come out for a few signs already. What I'm really getting with the Queen of Swords for this one is that you need to be thinking logically. You need to really be making some logical decisions. Anything that's not making sense to you spiritually right now, it's probably because there's some logic or practicality missing. You need to really be thinking logically, even if it doesn't emotionally make sense for you right now. And let's see what else we have going on. Sagittarius themes for Sagittarius for the month of September for Virgo season. Okay, anything that Sagittarius needs to be aware of for Virgo season for the month of September? Anything that Sagittarius needs to, okay. About fire energy. So some of you this month in Sagittarius might be really needing to make some decisions. Also needs to be careful with the Mars retrograde, probably aspecting Sagittarius suns or other Sagittarius placements. Just be careful, think twice before you do something, look twice before you do something. Don't just leap. Just because you're a Sagittarius doesn't mean leaping is always the best thing to do. Okay, so let's see. Anything else going on for Sagittarius? I know you guys got some other stuff going on. I'm getting that relationship stuff is probably a big thing for a lot of you. Let's see. And like home life as well, let's say. Okay. Which is so common right now. Okay. Sagittarius for the month of September for Virgo season. What does Sagittarius need to know? Okay. Oh, Princess of Cups. Okay, guys. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition. I'm just getting the sense that a lot of you might have some masculine energy in your life, and it could be a male, an identifying male. Could just be some masculine energy. Doesn't even mean it's coming from a person. But some of you need to really connect with that feminine energy. Again, independent of gender, just reconnecting with that kind of flowing, the intuition, the synchronicities, the healing from the inside out. Take care of your body. And then what do we have else going on for Sagittarius? Let's see what Sagittarius living situation. Okay. All right, Seven of Swords coming up for you guys, and I had a feeling you were gonna have something that was kind of like this. Seven of Swords is just showing that there might be some secrets around you. You might need to release some information. This is very related to kind of an overall reading for Virgo season this month, which is really a lot of information coming to the surface is what I'm seeing with September with Virgo season. So what this shows me is that some of you might be, your secrets might be revealed, or you might be like in between a secret. Like you might be, not even a secret, but just new information. Probably, I actually am getting more like secretive stuff. It's like if anything secretive has been going on in your relationship, it might be coming to the surface this month. Beware. Anything that is going on in your personal life that you feel like you can't really talk about, you might really feel called to kind of express that. And especially again with the Queen of Swords here, really about mental clarity, mental expression, and using your intellect. And so for some of you, if you've been kind of keeping things inside, not sharing things with people, it might come out anyway, and you might be kind of forced to have a response to it. So just be aware of that. Some of you might be caught in the crossfire of some disputes as well, is what I'm sensing. And then let me see if there's anything else. I'm getting a call to ask about Sagittarius home life. So anything Sagittarius home life, anyone who might be considering a move or some kind of decision around where they're living. Sagittarius home life, anything that wants to come through for this. Anything in the immediate environment for Sagittarius here. And then, okay, there we go. Okay, Two of Wands. So this is a go. This is a, like, yes. This is a yes. If you've been thinking about moving, if you've been thinking about changing your living circumstances, it's a yes. And it's not necessarily, when we see the Two of Wands like this, it's not necessarily a, like, yes, this is the best decision, but it's like, yeah, like things, you might move, you might make a change in where you're living, and it's really pointing at that's the right thing to do right now. And I want to just get a little bit, I feel like you guys are still kind of, I feel like there's a question that a lot of you are asking, and it's kind of related to love, but it's almost like purpose. It's like kind of purpose questions right now, which is not unfamiliar to Sagittarius. So let me just see if there's anything else that wants to come out on, oh, there it is, okay. Six of Cups, okay. This came up earlier, let me get a little bit of clarity on that. Six of Cups, anything purpose related for Sagittarius? Okay, definitely getting that you guys are asking these questions right now. Like, what are you supposed to be doing? How can you help? What's your purpose? Let's see, Sagittarius, anything else related to purpose that wants to come up? Clarity on the Six of Cups. Okay, got it. Thought that would come up for you guys. Okay, Eight of Cups and the Hierophant again. Okay, so this to me is like any question that you're asking right now about your purpose, you need to be taking the time to really think about what matters to you. What are your values? What do you care about? What do you really, what's the baseline for you? Don't make a decision just because it seems exciting or that's what seems fun and cool to do or like that's what looks good. Really, you need to be thinking about your values. What's important to you? What's important to you? And when we have this coming up with the Six of Cups, again, Six of Cups here is really about nostalgia. It's really about kind of reminiscing on things. And so a few different messages are kind of coming through for these cards for you guys. One is go back to your childhood. Go back to your childhood. Think about the things that you really enjoyed doing, the things that really fueled you. And don't just go back, like, don't just do it right in the moment and be like, I don't remember anything. I don't know. Like, whatever story you have about your childhood, there might be some information missing from it. So see if you can actually go back in a different way. Maybe you allow your imagination to roam. Maybe you do a meditation. Maybe you know, do bring something up in therapy to talk about. Maybe you talk to people from your childhood, talk to family members, or even go back to a place where you were born. This is a sign that whatever questions you're asking about like purpose, I can sense that you guys might have a lot of creative energy right now and you're like, I don't know where to put it. There's whatever you're kind of looking for is not that far from you. It's kind of a collection of you. It's a collection of you and the resources that you have, the things that make you who you are. So again, these cards are really a good sign to like go back, look at old journals, look at old memorabilia, look at your belongings, kind of do a little bit of reflecting on your past to understand who you are. And that is likely going to bring you some positive affirmation, either about something that you've been interested in, or it's going to show you a new world, to something that you can experience or explore creatively. This feels very creative to me, very artsy. So, and it doesn't have to show up like that for everybody, but whatever you're really feeling that is calling you right now, listen to what's calling you. It doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to like pay the bills. It doesn't have to answer all of your questions. Just whatever that initial ping is, listen to it. And that is really about it for Sagittarius. So overall for Sag, you guys, you know, you have a lot going on right now. Let me just say that the energy I'm getting from these cards overall is that a lot of things are kind of playing out. So even if it doesn't feel like it right now, things are happening, things are working, things are coming together. It's really important that you listen to your intuition and find the space to connect with it. If you don't have the space to connect with your intuition, if you can't hear it, go somewhere. Go outside, go in nature, take a drive, take a walk, do something that allows you to kind of be with yourself and listen to yourself.